1 Samuel 2. And Hannah prayed and said, My heart rejoices in Jehovah. My horn has been high in Jehovah. My mouth is open wide over my enemies, for I have rejoiced in your deliverance. There is no one set apart like Jehovah, for there is no one besides you, and there is no rock like our Elohim. Do not multiply words so proudly. Let no arrogance come from your mouth, for Jehovah is an El of knowledge, and by him deeds are weighed. Bows of the mighty are broken, and those who stumble shall be girded with strength. The satisfied have hired themselves out for bread, and the hungry have ceased. Even the barren have borne 7, and she who has many children pines away. Jehovah puts to death and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and raises up. Jehovah makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and lifts up. He raises the poor from dust. He lifts the needy from the dunghill to sit with princes, and makes them inherit a throne of esteem. For the supports of the earth belong to Jehovah, and he has set the world upon them. He guards the feet of the kind ones, but the wrong are silent in darkness. For man does not become mighty by power. Those who oppose Jehovah are shattered. From the heavens he thunders against them. Jehovah judges the ends of the earth, and gives strength to his sovereign, and exalts the horn of his anointed. And Elkanah went to his house at Ramah, but the youth served Jehovah before Eli the priest. And the sons of Eli were sons of Belial. They did not know Jehovah. And the ruling of the priests with the people was that when any man offered a slaughtering, the priest's servant shall come with a 3-pronged flesh hook in his hand while the meat was cooking, and shall thrust it into the basin or kettle or cauldron or pot. And the priest would take for himself all the flesh hook brought up. Thus they did in Shiloh to all the Israelites who came there. Also, before they burned the fat, the priest's servant would come and say to the man who slaughtered, Give meat for roasting to the priest, for he does not accept cooked meat from you, but raw. And if the man said to him, Let the fat be burned up first, then take as much as your being desired, he would then answer him, No, but give it to me now, and if not, I shall take it by strength. And the sin of the young men was very great before Jehovah, for the men despised the offering of Jehovah. But Shemuel was attending before Jehovah, a youth, wearing a linen shoulder garment. And his mother would make him a little robe, and bring it to him year by year, when she came up with her husband to offer the yearly slaughtering. And Eli blessed Elkanah and his wife, and said, Jehovah give you offspring from this woman, for the one she prayed for, and gave to Jehovah. Then they would go to their own home. And Jehovah visited Hannah, so that she conceived and bore 3 sons and 2 daughters, while the young Shemuel grew before Jehovah. And Eli was very old, and had heard all that his sons were doing to all Israel, and how they lay with the women who were assembling at the door of the tent of meeting. And he said to them, Why do you do deeds like this? For I hear of your evil deeds from all the people. No, my son, for it is not a good report that I hear, making the people of Jehovah transgress. If one man sins against another, Elohim shall judge him. But if a man sins against Jehovah, who shall pray for him? But they did not listen to the voice of their father, though Jehovah was pleased to put them to death. And the young Shemuel was growing in stature, and was in favor with Jehovah, and also with men. And a man of Elohim came to Eli and said to him, Thus said Jehovah, Did I not clearly reveal myself to the house of your father, when they were in Mitzrayim, in Pharaoh's house? even to choose him out of all the tribes of Israel to be my priest, to offer upon my altar, to burn incense, and to wear a shoulder garment before me. And did I not give to the house of your father all the offerings of the children of Israel made by fire? Why do you kick at my slaughtering and my offering, which I have commanded in my dwelling place, and esteem your sons above me, to make yourselves fat with the best of all the offerings of Israel, my people? Therefore Jehovah, Elohim of Israel, declares, I said indeed that your house and the house of your father would walk before me forever. But now, Jehovah declares, far be it from me, for those who highly esteem me, I highly esteem, and those who despise me are lightly esteemed. See, the days are coming that I shall cut off your arm and the arm of your father's house, so that an old man shall not be found in your house. And you shall see an enemy in my dwelling place, despite all the good which Elohim does for Israel, and there shall not be an old man in your house forever. But any of your men whom I do not cut off from my altar is to consume your eyes and grieve your life, and all the increase of your house die as men. And this is a sign to you that come upon your two sons, until Hophni and Phinehas. In one day they are going to die, both of them. And I shall raise up for myself a trustworthy priest, who does according to what is in my heart and in my being. And I shall build him a steadfast house, and he shall walk before my anointed forever. And it shall be that everyone who is left in your house shall come and bow down to him for a piece of silver and a cake of bread, and say, Please, put me in one of the priestly positions to eat a piece of bread.